G'day and welcome to today's commentated play session. I just recently finished my lesson on counting points. I'm going to start a commentated play session against some robots. This one's more of a beginner's or supervised level standard where I'll go over some things. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me. Hopefully I talk about it in a way that doesn't confuse. Sometimes I'll go off on tangents, though I can't stop that. But yeah, I'll just dive right in. Alright, so on this one I have 12 high card points. And now my partner's preempted 3 clubs. And what I want to think about is not I have 12 points, I must bid or anything like that. So here we're in a unique situation where partners made a preemptive bid, so they've shown sort of 7 clubs and sort of approximately 6 to 9 points. They might have 6 clubs because you can't preempt 2 clubs. And I got 12 points. Now, firstly, partner's got, I expect, 6 to 9. So do we have enough points for game opposite that? No, we don't have enough points for game. So I'm not interested in bidding game. And here I don't have lots of clubs either, so I don't want to, my other option would be to raise the preempt a bit, but I don't want to do that. So I just want to pass and let my partner play it. And they bid to 3 hearts, which isn't unexpected, and I'll let them play there. Okay. Now my partner, dummy came down with a pretty good hand. Came down with 4 card support and 9 points. But when your partner is bidding over preempts, they sort of have to assume some points in your hand. So usually what they'll expect is that you'll have somewhere around 7 to 9 points in a balanced hand, or something like that. This hand is at the upper end. If you're better than that, you can consider bidding this. This one I'd actually consider bidding 4 hearts, but pass is fine. 2 of diamonds to the 6 and ace. Okay, so it looks like my partner led low from jack third. In which case I won't try and give them a ruff, I'll just play a club. And I'm happy to duck this second diamond because I was fairly sure West was going to trump it. So it's important not to worry about taking a queen. Once we worked out that West had a singleton king, I knew my partner had the jack and could possibly beat the 10 if need be. Okay. Now, West looks like they're just going to cruise in here because they've just got lots of trumps. And they made 9 tricks. So I'll just bring up the whole hand. Here it is. So my partner had just a very traditional 3 club preempt. They had 7 clubs, they had 2 of the top 3, or 3 of the top 5, and 6 to 9 points. I'd consider this at the upper end of the range for a 3 club preempt. First seat, not vulnerable. All the spots shouldn't just always be exactly the same. Preempting, you want to take into account position and vulnerability as well. This is quite a good preempt film. Okay, here I have 8, 12, 13 high card points, so I've got enough points to open. So with 13 I want to just open my longest minor, with the intention of rebidding a no trump to show 12 to 14 balanced, but we found a fit, so I will now raise my partner, just showing a minimum balanced hand. Now they're just going to race through the play and make 8 tricks. So here's the whole hand. My partner just had 7 points. They're a balanced hand, but as responder you don't need to bid 1 no trump to show 6 to 9 balanced or anything like that. You just want to bid your 4 card suits up the line, even if they're really crummy suits. This suit's not very flash, it's only got the 10 and the 9. You still want to get it because we can find a fit. Okay. Here I got a relatively nice hand with 5-5 in the majors, but only 8 points. So I'll start with a pass, but I'm interested in bidding. So here, when you got, you're meant to bid 4 card suits up the line, but with 2 5-card suits, you want to bid them down the line. So I want to start by bidding my spade suit first, even though my hearts are better. Okay, and now I can bid 2 hearts. Now I've shown good hand with at least 5 spades and at least 4 hearts. Okay, and my partner jumped to 3 no trumps and they made it. So my partner had 6 diamonds and 4 clubs. So they bid this hand kind of strangely. They also had 15 points, so they were completely at the top of their range. The usual way to bid this hand is 1 diamond, pass 1 spade, pass 2 clubs, showing an unbalanced hand with 5 plus diamonds, 4 plus clubs, and leaving it up to me. It actually gives me a really tough bidding problem, but that's how you'd usually bid it. Okay, 1 spade, pass 2 spades, and I have 6 good hearts and 14 points. I'm quite happy to overcall this at the 3 level and bid 3 hearts. And partner's got quite a nice hand for me too. So when we're in a suit contract, what we want to do is count our losers. And you count from the hand with the long trump suit. So here I have 2 spade losers, I have 2 club losers, and I have a diamond loser. So I've got 5 losers. I've got to get rid of 2 of them. Now I can trump a spade because dummy's got 1 spade, so I'll be able to get rid of 1 of my spade losers. Clubs, I could lead a club from dummy towards my king, hoping that east has the ace, and I might be able to get rid of a club loser that way. But a better way is to take a diamond finesse. Now I've got the queen and the jack, so I can lead the queen from dummy. Whenever you're leading a top card from leading an honor rather than leading towards an honor, you want to think, what will happen if they cover it? What will I promote if they cover it? And by leading the queen, if ace covers it, I promote my jack, so that's still fine. And after I take a diamond finesse, or even if it loses, I'll probably be able to set up diamonds to throw away my clubs in the end. Okay. Now, I had 6 hearts and east had, dummy had 4. We had to trump once. So there was 10 hearts between us, and that left 3 for the opponents, and east has all of them. Okay, so I got the king of diamonds out from east. Now, that was a singleton king. West actually threw a diamond away. If they kept it, they might have been able to do a bit better. Now I can throw away all my club tricks, all my club losers, and make 12 tricks. So the opponents could have done better here. They can at least hold me to 11 tricks by cashing their 2 aces. And also, if West holds on to that 10 of diamonds, they might actually score a trick with the 10. So queen, king, ace, small, I have to guess whether to play the jack or finesse the 10. Okay. Here I got 14 high card points and a shortage in spades and at least 3 cards in all the other suits. So this hand is a perfect hand for a takeout double. My partner wasn't interested, so we'll let that slide there. Okay, so I might lead king of clubs, top of a sequence, even though it's not a full sequence. Okay, now you ducked it. I'll continue with another club. And we dropped East's jack. So East probably only has 2 clubs. No, East had 3 clubs. I don't know why my partner threw the jack away. Fortunately, I can't let my partner have a high 5. And we get another heart trick. And I got the rest now. So they managed to take 8 tricks and go down 2. So I'll just bring up the whole hand. So notice here that East doesn't have 2 of the top 3 or 3 of the top 5. But they do have 6 spades, and they've got 6 to 9 points. But they're favourable vulnerability. So if you ever want to break the rules and preempt or bend the rules, when you're favourable vulnerability, not vulnerable against vulnerable, there's the time to bend the rules. So I think there's completely fine to preempt 2 spades on. And now look at this. Here I've got another hand. I've got 3 of the top 5 and 7 points. But, you know, even if you took away the Queen of Clubs or the Jack of Spades, I'd be happy to preempt this 2 spades anyway, because of the vulnerability. Now I went past 2 spades, past 3 spades. If partner ever raises your preempt, it's not really an invitational bid. So unlike an auction that goes 1 spade past 3 spades, where they're saying if your minimum pass and if your maximum bid game, this isn't like that. This is just I'm applying more pressure to the opponents. You've preempted, I don't want you to bid again. I just want you to pass this and make it tougher for the opponents to bid. Okay. So we're in 3 spades. So I want to start by counting my losers. In diamonds I've got 2. In clubs I've got none. Hearts I have 2. And spades I have 2. So I want to reduce my losers. Now, it looks like they're going to take 2 diamond tricks to begin with. So not a lot I can do about that. But clubs, I've got a spare winner in. I've got the queen, the ace, and the king. But I've only got 2 clubs that are calling losers. So I have a spare winner or an extra winner. So I'll be able to throw one of my hearts away and only lose 1 heart. So I've got 2 diamond losers, a heart loser. And now I have to work out how to play the spades. And the best way to play the spades is low to the jack. So I'll probably do that unless I get something else. Okay, so I got the ace of clubs here, but I'm not in a rush to throw my heart loser away. It's not an immediate loser, so I can delay it. I can just wait a little bit and start by playing on spades. So West showed up with ace, king, queen of diamonds. So I just let a spade up and East rose with the ace. And I get to throw a heart away. Lead another spade. Okay. So now I need to choose what's actually going on here. Okay. So East rose with the ace of spades. Now, so I got 2 conflicting information here. So firstly, if I just let a low spade, I was intending to stick in the jack. Okay. Now, if East has ace, queen, 3rd spade, that would have worked, and I'm tempted to repeat that because of that. Okay. If I think about it from another perspective, East rose with the ace and tried to give their partner a ruff, which might be because they think their partner's got more trumps. The other thing that makes me think that West has queen, doubleton, spade is otherwise they'd have a singleton spade and have ace, king, queen of diamonds. They could easily have another point somewhere and might have made a takeout double with that sort of shape if they've got a singleton spade. So usually in this position, you want to take a moment to try and work out which of the conflicting things you want to favour. There's not always a clear-cut one to go. I usually stick to the line of play that I was, such as low to the jack. However, I think the inference is that West might have done something, or from the play, that West has queen doubleton. So I'll actually try the king. And there's the queen. Okay, good. So by east rising with the ace, I managed to guess the spades layout later. And it's far from obvious that I should have done it. But it's just something you want to think about. Now I got a heart loser, but I'll just lead a heart to the jack, see if they don't play the king or queen. But they did, and now I've just got the rest of the tricks. So making 3 spades. Here is the whole hand. So with the east hand, you should just play a low spade when they lead one up, and then I would have gotten this hand wrong. But when they rose with the ace, it made it a lot easier for me. Okay, here I've got a 4, 5, 3, 1, 6 count. I don't want to bid yet, but now my partner responded, so open, sorry. So I'm now the responder. I got 6 points, so I should respond with 1 heart. And these guys play strong jump shifts now. Usually you play like 2 clubs, just natural enforcing. But they've got an unbalanced strong hand. And now they're saying they've got 5 diamonds, 4 clubs, and 3 spades. Where do I want to play? So my choice is 3 no trumps or 5 diamonds here. And I'll go 3 no trumps. 5 diamonds could be right, but they didn't lead a heart, so I'm nice and safe here. So I'll just take my 9 tricks. So I've got an 8 card diamond fit. The opponents only have 5, so all my diamonds will come good. Just unblock my club and cross back to dummy. Just taking all my 9 tricks, and then I'll consider what to do. I'll just lead a heart and see what happens. If East has to lead spades, I might get another spade trick. But no. Okay, so made 3 no trumps. Here's the whole hand. And I can always make 3 because of the nice layout of the suit, of all the suits. 5 diamonds though will lose a heart and a couple of spades, so you won't make 5 diamonds. So this is why even with like fits and unbalanced hands, you usually want to try to bid 3 no trumps if it might be a sensible spot. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about any of these hands yet? I'm happy to go over anything. But I'll soldier on. But if you've got a question, just log into Twitch and then send it to me, and I'll try and get back to you as soon as I can. 2 spades, 3 hearts. And I got a reasonable hand. I might try bidding 4 spades we might go down a lot, but there's the odd chance that we might make this. And partner did. So here we had 2 heart losers and a spade loser and a club loser, but it looks like partner managed to get a heart loser away because the opponents just didn't get their tricks in time. So here's the whole hand, and they led ace of clubs, which was a reasonable start, cashed the ace of hearts, but didn't continue with the another heart. So they now threw away, cashed ace of spades, now threw away their heart, and played another spade. So I managed to make 10 tricks. Now 4 spades is a reasonable spot. We just need the king of spades to be with the east hand, which it didn't happen to be. Now east has a pretty aggressive 3-heart bid. It's not very standard to bid it that way, but they pushed over partners as a passed hand. If partner wasn't a passed hand, it's pretty tricky. Okay, 6, 9, 11 points. But I don't want to overcall 2 diamonds on this. So I'll just pass. And West jumped to 3 no trumps, which they play as a balanced choice of game. That's don't presume you guys play it, but it promised to fit. And Ace said, sure, we'll play 3 no trumps instead. Okay, so dummy came down with 13 points. So they've got at least 26 between them, and I have 11. So my partner might have up to 3 points. Now it looks like they've got some points in hearts. Because if West had ace, queen, jack of hearts, then they clearly would take the ace. So okay, now I got the rest of the tricks. Or not, because they used all their entries. They could have made lots of tricks. They misplayed that. They shouldn't have gone down 2. They can make 10 tricks. So let's see what happened. My partner started with a heart lead. Now they should have led their 4th highest heart. They should lead the 6 of hearts. So heart lead to the king and a heart back, and they won. Now at this stage, my partner could work out that they had no more entries to their hand. They're not going to get back in. Now if they're not going to get back in, there's no point them setting up the heart suit. So what they want to do is try and find my suit. So they played a diamond at this stage, which happened to just finesse my queen, but okay. And for no real reason, West just cashed a club here. So this is where they're starting to make their mistakes. What they want to do is play on spades and set their spades up. So spade to the king. Diamond. They overtook a club. And they let a spade. And my partner foolishly stuck in the 10. Because that 10 probably would have won a trick. In fact, would have won a trick if they played low, because ace was probably putting in the jack. And then it would have gone jack, I would win. We can put him back in dummy, and then we might be able to beat it 1 trick. But here, they've got the rest of the tricks. Unless I play a club. Because they can't untangle all their spades. So they just ran out of entries. And notice while playing the jack of clubs earlier, why that was an issue. Spade, and now we get got my diamond, but they could have cashed their heart at that stage. And they let me beat it 2 tricks. Okay, here I have 10, 16 points, balanced hand, ace opened a diamond. So I got a couple of choices on this. I could overcall 2 clubs, that's completely fine. But when they open a minor, I'm not too scared, so I might just pretend that I've got a stopper. So you really should have a diamond stopper for this, but I'll just lie. East now bid 2 hearts, and West raised hearts, East bid 4 hearts. Okay. So dummy came down with quite a nice hand for them. Okay, looks like they're going to make this. Yep. And they made that quite comfortably. Don't think there's anything we can do. We just held them to 10 tricks. Now, East has quite a nice hand. West only had 4 high card points, but when they found a fit in hearts, the hand got better, so they could count their singleton and count that as 3 points. Get them up to enough points to raise their partner. Does anyone have any questions so far? If you do, just let me know, but I'll keep going for now. Okay, so here I'm not vol. So again, when you're not vol, you can consider bending the rules on preamps. Here, just 6 points. I'm happy to bid 2 diamonds weak. Okay. Now, usually when you preempt, you're not meant to bid again, but partner bid one of the bids that said, I'm happy for you to bid. So this just showed natural heart suit, natural enforcing. What do you want to do with that? Now I don't have a fit, so I'll just bid 2 no trumps. And now partner bid spades. So he's got both majors. I don't really have much. I can just say, yeah, I got some clubs. Okay, so partner overbid this hand a fair bit because we're unlikely to make game opposite of weak 2. So with this north hand, even though you got 5-5 in the majors, I would just pass 2 diamonds, even though you don't have a fit. See if the opponents get into trouble. But instead, we've got to a silly spot that I won't be able to make. Okay, so the opponent started off by leading a club, and I would have been in real trouble if they continued a club. But I might be able to scrounge out a couple of tricks here. Okay, I think I've taken all the tricks I'm going to get, which is 3. Okay, good news. The West had King, Queen, Doubleton, Diamond. So there's an off chance I might get another trick. But they're ace through all the diamonds, so I won't get that. So I just hope that, yep. Nope, I only got my 3 tricks, so I went down 6. So partner really should have just passed 2 diamonds, and I might be able to make 2 diamonds. Here's the whole hand. They shouldn't have game interest opposite of weak 2. Now if I've got a maximum hand and I got a fit in hearts or something like that, then maybe. But besides that, I'd just pass and let me struggle away in 2 diamonds. Pass 1 diamond, so I'm clearly not going to bid here. Partner made a takeout double. This is very strange. The opponents have underbid this hand because I've only got 4 points. My partner might have 11, so at best we've got 25 points. So you'd expect the opponent should be in game. Now East has 18 high card points for the doubleton, so I would usually bid 4 spades on their hand. Okay, so I managed to score 1 trick so far. Now I don't really want to tackle any of the suits, so I'll just play a club back, let the opponents play the suits. And my partner took 2 of his aces, and they then drew trumps. So I might get a diamond trick here. No. But the opponents made 10 tricks. There wasn't anything we could do, I don't think. Yeah, they were always called for 10 tricks. Nothing we can do. So at the moment we lost 6 imps for that, but I'd expect to gain pretty soon. Okay. 1 club, 1 spade to me. Now what I can do is make a negative double, which says I've got enough points to respond and I've got 4 hearts. And that's a double. So whenever your partner opens, the next hand over calls a major. Double just says I've got 4 in the other major. Now partner jumped to 3 no trumps. Which should be an unbalanced hand with lots of clubs, but we'll see what they got. And we made all 13 tricks. Ace didn't lead the ace of hearts or something. If they started with ace of hearts, they can go ace of hearts, king of hearts, heart, and take the first 5 heart tricks. Now, we can actually make slam in clubs or diamonds. So usually the way I would have bid this hand, here's the whole hand for your viewing pleasure. Here a club, a spade, double. I would just have a 2 diamond bid by my partner being a natural reverse, showing 16 or more points. And then I could bid 3 diamonds to say, yeah, I've got a fit. And then we could start, and then I could bid 4 diamonds saying, yep, I want to keep going and I'm interested in slam. And we might end up there, it's tough to tell. But we can at least play in the right spot of diamonds rather than no trumps. I would have the 3 no trump bid, usually have 6 clubs and rather than just 5. 1 diamond. Okay, 1 diamond, 2 diamonds, inverted minor. So they do something fancy where this is a strong raise. 2 hearts. So naturalist, I've got to stop in hearts. 3 hearts. I've also got to stop in hearts. 4 diamonds. Okay, let's play that. I've got hearts stopped, but I might be able to give my partner heart ruffs eventually. But no. Okay. And I got the rest of the tricks. There's nothing much more to this hand. So I think they can make 5 diamonds on the hand. Yeah. But they were just playing it nice and conservatively. We just had 2 spade tricks. Now diamonds divided 2-2, so they got no diamond losers. And so they can make 5 diamonds, but stopped in 4. 12, 14 points. Happy to open one spade, my longest suit. And now the robots play a convention called Jack of B2 no trumps, so my partner's showing a game-forcing hand with a spade fit. Let's just see what my bids are. Okay, and their responses are kind of weird, but I can show a shortage. So a shortage in hearts. Now they're slam trying, so I want a Q bid, so I can show I have control in clubs with the ace of clubs. And my partner just jumped at 6 spades, so I don't know why they didn't bid 4 no trumps or anything. Okay. So with this hand I would usually bid 4 no trumps, check we got all the key cards, say I've got all the key cards. Because here we'll probably make Grand Slams pretty good. So here if you look at my hand I've got no heart losers, but I got 2 club losers and a diamond loser. So we've got 10 trumps, so I can draw trumps in 2 rounds. Okay, what I can do now is see if this Jack of Diamonds falls in. Okay, so the Jack of Diamonds fell. If it either fell Doubleton or if diamonds were 3-3, I now get to throw a club away. And now I can cross ruff the hand. And we get to make all 13 tricks. So I don't know why my partner didn't go through Blackwood. Okay. Pass a club, 1 diamond. I've only got 5 points, so I don't want to respond. 2 clubs. My partner doubled saying I got biddable clubs. So I'll say, yeah, sure, we can bid 3 clubs. And they went down 2. My hand wasn't very good. One thing that you can do sometimes is pass initially to say, yes, you have a weak hand, and then bid at a later stage to say, partner, after I've told you I'm less than 6 points, I'm happy to bid now. So that's why I bid in that situation. Okay, I bid my hearts. Partner doesn't have a fit in hearts, so we'll try no trumps. Okay, so I want to set up my club suit, so I'll do something slightly anti-intuitive of playing a club to the 9. I'm just trying to make sure I can get 4 club tricks and 2 diamonds, and I expect to be able to get another trick in the majors. Okay. So East made a takeout double, and they actually have 6 diamonds. So they have a really long, strong hand. So I wasn't expecting that. And now clubs didn't divide either. So I'm in trouble here. But now I have the rest of the tricks. So I just went down 2. I didn't expect East to have their really strong hand with diamonds. That didn't occur to me. And I don't know why West led a diamond rather than a club. But that all managed to work out really well for the opponents, but it was kind of strange. Not what I thought was going on in the hand. But we've started off well against the robots. I'm up about 40 imps already. Okay, so East opened 1 club, and here I got a good 5-card heart suit. I'm quite happy to overcall it. This is beyond, way beyond minimum. I'm happy to bid that. But my partner didn't want to go any further, nor did they want to lead my suit. Okay, so East has a 4-3-3 on clubs with 14 points. So my partner did have a heart, but still didn't want to lead it. They decided to lead something else. Okay. Let's try leading a heart. So I could have got another heart trick. Miscounted something. But could have cashed my heart. But here my partner had a nice easy heart lead, and that would have solved my issues. I got no reason to lead their spade instead of a heart. And then we can get 2 heart tricks and a club trick and hold them to 10. Instead we let them have 12 tricks. Okay, 13 points with a 5-card heart suit. Alright, so I got a heart trick. I want to work on getting some diamond tricks now. I don't know how I managed to score a spade trick with my jack. Okay, so my partner was trying to confuse me out of... yeah, so me scoring a trick with my jack was really special by the robots. So going down in this is quite amazing. Down 2 at least. So here's the whole hand. If you look at it, they've got a diamond loser, 3 club losers, and a heart loser. So what they need to do is try and trump a couple of those clubs. So if I let a diamond on the go, we can beat it, but ace of hearts is a normal lead. Now I get to switch to the diamonds because I know that's where we have to go. There's no reason whatsoever to play spades that way. That's just unimaginable, but they found it. So I just think the robots had a brain fade there, so I'll just move on to the next hand. 6, 8, 11 points, so I'm happy to bid my spades. Now I can make a takeout double. Okay, I think they play that as a penalty double, which I find strange. I just wanted to tell my partner I was happy to bid. Okay. So we managed to beat that 2 tricks, which is quite good. I really prefer takeout doubles there rather than a penalty double from me, so that my partner can choose to pass it, which is okay on this hand. They don't have anything good to bid, but the robots could have done better. I don't think they can make, but yeah, we can always beat. If I lead the queen of clubs, we can beat them too. Now, I should have considered that more, because leading trumps against double part scores is something you should strongly consider. But here I thought I'd just lead my top diamond. 10, 14. That's a nice 14. I've got 10s and 9s, points, sequences, stuff. So I'm going to upgrade this to 15 to 17. And my partner's got 7, but didn't want to bid. Okay. So the spade suit's wide open, but anyway, I wanted to see if they'd led their 4th high. So it looks like West has led 4th highs from Queen Jack 8-7. So I can get a couple of club tricks. And now take a diamond finesse. Okay, so I'll just take all my diamond tricks. Okay. Now, I could just cash King, Ace of Hearts and the Ace of Clubs. And then, what do I lose? I lose 1, 2, 4 tricks. If I try anything else, I could lose more tricks, so I'll do that. I'll just cash out now. And the opponents get the rest of the tricks. So I managed to make 8 tricks, even with 14 opposite 7, so we only had 21 points. And the diamond finesse failed, but I had quite a nice intermediates and sequences and that sort of stuff. So I like to be flexible on hand evaluation, not just strictly counting points and then going from there. But if anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Just log into Twitch and then ask me a question and I'll be able to get back to you. It doesn't matter what, even if it's on a hand I played or not, you can just ask me what you like. Okay, but I'll carry on for now. Okay. 1 heart and I have 8 points, so there's nothing I can bid here. Pass 1 spade and my partner bid 2 spades, saying I've got really good spades. Got 8 points and a Dalton spade. Yeah, if my partner thinks they can bid 2 spades, I'll give them 3 spades. I wouldn't consider that spade suit good enough to bid. I thought they'd have much better spades. And it looks like we can beat 4 hearts 1 trick. And my partner can get out for 2 down. Here's the whole hand. Not a lot to it. But Ace King 10 to 6. Maybe it's worth bidding. It's pretty unusual to want to bid the opponent's suit, so I usually like better hands rather than just weakish stuff, but could be right to bid it. 10 points, unbalanced hand, so I'll just pass. Pass, 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 1 heart. I might make a slightly odd takeout double, just because even though neither our side wanted to bid, I don't want to just let the opponents have free run, so I'll double, try and get my partner into it. 1 spade. 2 spades. He has spades. He loves bidding the opponent's spade suit. And won the contract there, and we managed to make 9 tricks in spades. This time it was better to bid 2 spades because he knows I have spades as well. Being said, I would have opened their hand 1 spade in the first position anyway. They had 11 high card points and a 5 card suit, so I think any time you got that, you're happy to open. And this time they had 5-4 in the major, so I really would. Okay, and see the importance of getting into the auction even though it looks like it's the opponent's hand, because sometimes you get to win the part score. And even I had a Doubleton club, which wasn't good for a takeout double. But I really wanted to bid something, so I just made a small teeny weeny line and would have just dealt with it if partner bid clubs, just let them play there. Club, pass, pass. Okay, won the auction in a diamond. Okay, so here partner's got 4 points, I have 15, so we have 19 between us. So there's a total of 21, and West opened the club and East passed, so East doesn't have 6, so West has at least 16 points. So what I want to take a moment to work out is, are they a balanced hand or unbalanced? Because if they're balanced, they now have to be in the 18-19 point range, and it'll make playing the hand easier. But we'll just see what happens. If they've got a long club suit, then they might not. Okay, so now I've seen East show up with the King of Hearts. Now I know they can't have the Ace of Diamonds. Okay. So I just want to do a bit of cross-ruffing here. So West has 5 clubs and 2 spades. Okay, and now I can draw a trump, and I've got the rest of the tricks. So I managed to make 8 tricks for plus 90. And we can see that West wasn't a balanced hand. They had 8, 16, 17 points and 4 hearts and 5 clubs. But we knew really early on that West had all the missing points. As soon as I saw East show up with the King of Hearts, I'm like, that's it, they don't have much more. So I knew I didn't want to take a spade finesse or all kinds of other things. 10, 17 points and a balanced hand, but I've got a 5-card suit, so I'm going to treat this one as 18, 19 points with a balanced hand. So open 1 club and now jump to 2 no trumps. And now bid 3 no trumps. Okay, so upgrading this hand out of 1 no trump wouldn't have mattered because partner would have forced a game anyway. And we've got a nice easy 11 top tricks here. We've got 5 diamonds, 5 clubs and the ace of spades. And we can consider playing a heart towards the king for 12 tricks. 6 clubs by my hand is actually cold on this hand. Anyway, I'll start by just 5-0 diamond split. Scratch that about 6 clubs being cold. I'll just start by rattling off all the diamonds. I probably should have rattled the clubs first, in retrospect. But at this point I'm just going to cash my winners. There's a chance that there's a singleton ace of heart, so I don't think that if I play a low heart that they'll just cash 3 heart tricks. So I'll just duck a heart and see what happens. Yeah. And now I have the rest of the tricks. West, okay. West could have just stuck in the Queen of Hearts. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that, but funny little hand. They let me have an extra trick for no real reason. I might just take a quick break and then I'll just be right back. Excuse me.